wonderful tournament organizer, Rice, literally just walked up, plopped that down in front of us, and I was like, okay, who is it? That's like the anime girl like putting her fingers over your eyes and going, guess who? And I was like, Rice?
It's $1,500.
It's $1,500, and one of these two is taking home that giant novelty check and all the money associated with it. It will either be Valor Gaming's Army or ToffeeCG. I would love to know what his sponsor is because I'm sure that they would love the shout out. But you know, I don't know. But shout outs to FHC. I'm sure that you guys are doing a great job with Toffee for him to be sitting in grand finals of River Rumble here in Oklahoma City.
Army actually running out of Pikmin there. The up smash to up air combo could not continue because he did not have a second Pikmin for the up air. Or an MIA Pikmin at the very least.
See, high recovery. This is one of the things that Army had a lot of trouble with against Toffee in the winner's final set, was picking up on those recoveries and actually properly getting those punishes.
Okay, nice soft dash attack. Toffee is really utilizes that surprisingly well. Usually, at least from what I've seen, Warriors will generally only go for the dash attack if they know it's going to sweet spot. But he's been getting a lot of like late hit sour spots and using that to like set up scramble situations where the opponent's in a really bad disadvantage position.
Speaking of leveraging your moves correctly, though, we once again see Toffee constantly with these back airs at the ledge. Army's still getting hit by them, and another one on this stock will kill him, but Yellow Pikmin extended on the bike.
Wow, nice two-frame on the yellow down air, taking that first stock of this grand final set.
I just noticed aesthetically the way that they justify that down air having a larger range than the others. Olimar usually kind of grabs them by the head with the yellow. He grabs the Yellow Pikmin by the flower top.
Oh, really?
To extend the range of that down air.
Nice.
Just noticed that aesthetically. I thought that was pretty cool. Nice also pretty cool to see 75 instantly, but Toffee just says, hey, back air works. Let's keep it going.
Yep, let's keep back airing. This is working out pretty well. Oh, Army dash dancing around that bike to try and find the extended hitbox on his up smash. Cheeky stop. Oh, tries to get the up smash anti-air, but instead takes a bunch of damage. Okay, nice dash back though.
Speaking of damage.
Yeah, some big damage there.
You're going to need more than Flex Steel to fix that one.
Yep.
Got a full stock lead for Army right now. He's looking to get that reset quick, carry that momentum he built up in Losers Finals, and take this tournament. Ooh, if we see a waft, though, then we're sitting at an even game.
Okay. Interesting. Nice up air, back air.
Oh, my gosh. Constant hitboxes from Army.
Man, yeah, even when the back air doesn't actually land, he's in such a wonderful position afterwards that he's usually still landing a hit. Okay, nice delay. Army holding on to it in stock.
I'm afraid of that forward tilt. I'm afraid of that forward tilt. I'll say it again.
Yeah, that's a scary move. That is a very scary move.
Oh, he tried to wind up for a random forward smash. You pointed out that he will very occasionally go for them, but without ever letting that waft fly, Army will seal out that game number one again with an amazing anti-air game.
Yeah, and I mean, like on paper, that looks like a really, really strong game RB favor. But man, you have to think, like, what if he had air dodged in and just up tilt there at the end? Like,
yeah, you're right.
That could have been it. Like,
that could have been it.
It could have been very, very scary. So RB doing a great job. Definitely seemed like he's got a lot of momentum moving in. A lot of fire burning in his heart currently.
Either of these guys may look it on the outside, but on the inside, you've got to know that there's a lot of passion going into this grand finals. But the cool and composed exterior definitely means that they are fully focused to take this tournament. You can already see that Pokemon Stadium 2 is on the menu once again. Toffee really wants to make sure that he has these adaptations against whatever new stuff Army is bringing to him down, because again, he has that extra set to play with in case he needs it.
Yeah, that's definitely worth considering. Whoa, hello, back into that purple up smash. What's a sour spot hit?
Olimar has never seen a sour spot in his life, and he never will. He's never seen a 113, and he never will. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't believe that Pikmin's still latched on.
Yeah.
All right, good coverage with that purple Pikmin to give himself the projectile. Get back on stage, and meanwhile, ToffeeCG is going on a genocide run of these Pikmin.
Okay.
He does not care about the true ending of Undertale.
He is not interested at all.
He just wants to win. You see that purple Pikmin ledge canceled, by the way? That was kind of sick.
That's cute.
Pretty sick pickup on that stock, though, from Toffee as well. Great mash out of that grab, too. Army got a little greedy on those pummels.
Okay. I think one of the things to point out is that Toffee's doing a really, really good job of not just killing Pikmin in general, but killing the Pikmin that are attached to him in a safe way. Using up tilts, using neutral airs, using other attacks to like safely pull them out where he knows that Army can't punish him.
Now picking up that up air, catching that landing from Toffee. Army is just doing such a... I think the big change here is that Army in advantage is doing so much better than he was in that first set.
Yeah, he's still getting hit by some of the stuff that he was in previous sets. Like, he's still getting hit by back airs. It's still rough getting out of the corner, but his advantage has been really, really
You would
strong.
say it's rough, rough.
I might say that, yes.
I'm surprised that you would say that. Oh, there we go. That neutral air, though, sets up. Once again, we see Toffee probably wanting to take that waft into the last stock, being the great equalizer that it is, but he cannot misspace a single aerial with double purples coming out from Army.
Purple going right through that bike throw, terminating its way through. Oh, trying to eat one of the purples and again, bad DI on the up smash.
Not the best DI. Gotta admit that that's just a scary one. That's just a scary move, that up smash. And if Army whipped that one, he could just throw out another one.
Yeah.
I think it's about time for Toffee trying to find that counter pick. Smashville worked out for him last time. So I'd be unsurprised if that works out for him again. But I think he's really got to focus on what changes Army has made since that winner's final set and try to focus on how to negate that for that second, that reset, should that be coming. Because I'd be a little afraid.
Yeah, definitely need to make some adjustments here, some sort. Army just starting off the game with anti-air up smash.
He's noticed that Toffee has been very comfortable approaching him with those aerials, and not as much with that grounded game where, again, Wario's big movement capabilities are all in the air.
Very aerial-based character. Okay, put a little bit of damage on. Toffee finding some stray hits. Sour spot dash attack again. Not able to get too much off of it though. Like, notice that time, like after he landed the dash attack, he backed up and like didn't press his advantage super hard. And Army just kind of did did his thing afterwards.
Yeah, you're right. Army's definitely, the reaction time is on point.
Definitely
I gotta mention that, every single time Toffee whiffs a move, it seems like Army's right there to punish him, and that is just exactly one of those situations.
Just a perfect position every single time. Army playing almost flawlessly. The spacing on the down tilt.
I am shocked by the spacing.
Whoa, okay.
Wow.
Kind of shocked is alive.
The DFW crowd's actually popping off for Army living that backer.
Okay, nice quick strings. And man, just playing just outside the range of where Toffee can move with the burst.
I can't believe he committed to a forward smash to take out this Pikmin and let Army build on so much damage.
Whoa.
Crowd getting loud for this one.
Wow, the Pikmin actually having an interesting interaction there with the bike on the way up.
Army literally just down tilting, because that's the only way that he can actually hit him. There we go, back here. Gonna seal it out from center stage though. Caught Army jumping. He's having trouble challenging Wario in the air, which of course any character would.
Okay. Toffee trying to find his way in. Gets the nair, no conversion though. He does have a waft on deck. Teeks is doing his thing, and Army is doing his thing, just still landing up smashes.
He just has not missed a beat so far in this set one of Grand Finals, and I mentioned that it's set one because it's looking like we are definitely going to a set two. Feeling himself so much that he goes for a ledge trump. We've only seen that from him once in this top 8.
Yeah, definitely a scary position for Olimar to be putting himself into. If the ledge trump doesn't work, though.
You see the mix-up on the timing with that recovery, the flying Pikmin. So good for Army. What a mash from Toffee, though.
Seriously.
Once again, that close-range game.
But that dash attack, very unsafe. Gonna get up smash. And just one more of those mistakes, one more of those unsafe approaches, and Army's gonna be taking this set, moving on to set 2 of Grand Finals.
Can't get complacent, though, with that waft online. Does only take that one hit from Army, but if he goes down to that last stock, it's pretty much an even game.
And there it is, the back air versus the jump in.
Time to get concerned, ladies and gentlemen, because one solid aerial landed from Toffee could mean the game.
Okay, good DI and up smash that time. Toffee surviving. Close range up smash, but the up tilt does not land, and Army does punish it for the kill. 3-0 sweep this first set, and Army says, yo, hold on a sec.
Army's going somewhere, man.
Maybe go take a quick bathroom break.
I don't know where he's gone somewhere, but yeah, that is 6-0 in the last 6 games that he's played. Yeah, Army's grabbing some water. The crowd says that they love Army. You know what? And this is down to a regional difference right now.
It is.
This is Kansas versus Texas right now. I want to hear the crowd here. I know that y'all have been big. If you want to hear, okay, listen, if you want to see Toffee win, I need you to make some noise right now. Wow, that is a big response. All right, if you want Army to win, make some noise. Burr has literally gone we have 2 people. Y'all are animals.
They're actually swinging chairs
You're actually animals. You're gonna hurt somebody. Yeah, crowd is invested in this one, and we're going into the last set of the night between Army and Toffee. Still Olimar Wario. Let's get it going. Game 1 of the Grand Finals reset.
Here we go. Gonna be on Toffee to see if he can slow this momentum down from Army.
Right now, right off the bat, it looks like he's going, all right, if I throw out hitboxes, Pikmin die, and that's what I want to do.
Slow and steady. Toffee not trying to do any unsafe approaches. Does still final. The Nair approach does get stuffed still, though.
Ooh, that's an important thing
Very
to note right there. Because those Pikmin are projectiles, when you use them as smash attacks, you can use your aerials to challenge them and clank with them, and that is exactly what Toffee just did right there. Interesting.
Okay.
You know what? Now that I'm realizing this, we've hardly seen Toffee grab at all.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't been close enough to grab. He needs to be, like, on top. Like, in the situations where, like, he could potentially be doing more, like, falling in neutral Bs. Because that is naturally a way that he could be, like, falling in from the air and going in to, like, grab it.
And he's found an out of shield option to punish the up smash as well. Looks like down air will be quick enough to do it.
Up smash is much more negative on shield now as of a couple patches ago. The move is technically punishable. Wow, the extended 2-frame on the F-tilt hitting the Pikmin.
And that is twice that we have seen Army die to that exact situation, having 2 purple Pikmin, not wanting to let them go, and that way his recovery was so slow that the forward tilt was easily able to time out. And right now, Army's getting put into a little bit of timeout because Toffee's got a lead for the first time in a while.
Okay, but Army finding the high full hop double jump up air, sealing off that first stock, putting himself closer to bringing this game to even.
Got to be able to land and actually rack up that damage, though. Now that the stocks are even, you know, we're back to that point where neither of these players really have to approach each other because Toffee's got a little lead, but Army can put on that damage from a distance.
Definitely. Okay, nice spike throw. Okay, nice run back from Army that time, respecting it.
Once again, just commanding one single platform. That's all that Toffee wants to do. Doesn't want to give Army the chance to come back into this game. That's why he's holding on to that watt and a forward tilt.
Once again, angled downwards as well. Like that angled downward F tilt definitely coming through clutch for Toffee in this game 1 of his second set.
Toffee's definitely looking for these WAF setups right now. Has Army on the platform, and he doesn't want to just guess.
Okay, gets rid of the Pikmin latched onto him. Army still maintaining center stage. He's landing a lot more dash attacks this game. His dash attacks have been a lot more on point.
It's a good move. I mean, if you realize that these Pikmin are projectiles and that you can challenge it with an active hitbox, then, you know, you might as well go for it. Looks like he definitely realized that in that first grand final set.
Okay. Up air finishes that stock off. Waft is on deck, so this isn't really anywhere near even, but it is within Army's grasp.
We've seen him put on a lot of damage with the Pikmin. He's just got to be careful not to let Toffee continue to run away on these platforms or get forward tilted extension with the bike. There we see a grab from Toffee finally coming out.
Oh, no.
Army's in such a dangerous position off stage. May look for... Oh, couldn't get anything out because of those purple Pikmin getting in the way, meddling with his Wario plans.
Okay, not the best trade for Army, especially because Toffee's going to eat up that bike and heal a bit.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Looking for that down air. The waft misses.
That blue Pikmin, that is the deadest single Pikmin I've ever seen. Oh my goodness, it's the dash attack barging through the purple Pikmin, and Army is alive by a miracle.
Okay, still fighting, looking for these up smashes, getting in center stage. These purple Pikmin, man, they maintain so much stage control.
Gotta be careful. If Army goes off stage again, he's been burned for having these two, but this will give him the chance to land one of those crazy up smashes, maybe a combo parry, and he uses it to take stage control instead of trying to get a punish. I love that. Good for Pikmin reorder to get a purple Pikmin in front. That one does pay the price as it gets squished by the bike, but now he's got Wario and kill percents. Won't capitalize though.
Toffee coming through, putting the first score on the board for him in this grand finals.
Very nice adaptations from him. The big thing that we saw him adjust to was realizing what he can do against those Pikmin when the hitboxes are active, particularly when they're used as smash attacks or on the side B projectile.
Definitely. I feel like in the last set, he was getting antsy a decent amount of time. It's trying to like dash attack in rather than like looking for the situation where he could dash attack through multiple Pikmin and also get the hit. He like the few times dash attack didn't hit that last game, it was like a big cross up where he was far enough away that it wasn't really punishable. So
not even as much in the kill confirm factor either.
Yeah.
I mean, that time he was just using dash attack to barge through Pikmin.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Runs up and just air dodges past Army. Maybe trying to catch him retreating, but he's going to eat a lot of damage for it.
Yeah, and the damage still piling up. Toffee kind of holding in towards him, taking a lot of damage for it. Okay, good get up attack. Punish them. Oh no!
He almost died for eating that bike, but ironically, also eating the bike saved him from going into the blast zone.
Yep. Oh.
The cycle of stupidity is complete.
Okay, nice two-piece forward air dash attack. Oh. Wow, 190% on this Wario now.
He's a heavy boy. Army, you definitely see he's just waiting to kill him with that blue Pikmin. He's got a very solid stock lead right now. Let's see what Toffee's got up his sleeve to make this comeback happen. Right now, I need to see him get a little bit more martial and again, kind of barge through these Pikmin.
Yeah, Army's definitely going to be a lot more careful about that now. You can see there, the dash attack actually whipping.
I hate that I used the same verb 3 times in a row. Just want to apologize for that. No apologies from Toffee right now, though. He is certainly getting a nice advantage as he gets onto his second stock. Even though he's built up a little bit of percent, it's been nothing brutal against Army until that up smash does 26%.
Man, I want to point out the way that Army is using these purple Pikmin. He's just like throwing one and then running forward and throwing another and then running forward. And then his first one is back and he's throwing the first one again. Just creating this ladder of purple Pikmin pain.
Yeah. Nice alliteration.
Thanks.
There we go, Army trying to get another juggle with these up airs going. A nice mix-up on that landing. That's the thing that Toffee has kind of struggled with a couple of times, is using this big aerial drift from Wario to land. And right now, you can see it right there. Army's kind of picked up on those landing habits.
Definitely. Nice, clean back air falling there from Toffee, covering all that space to finish that stock. Still at a full stock deficit, though, and man, that damage hurts.
Goodness gracious. 48% on 2 up smashes. A follow-up afterwards. Army looking clean, but Toffee's trying to maybe dirty him up with that down B. Might have the chance of being connected. The second hit of that nair, it could have been it.
Gonna barge straight on through the bike and combo into the down air. Yeah, very interesting.
The improvisation has gotten a little bit better from Toffee. He's not just thinking about his game plan. Still holding on to this waft, though, which means that he will perpetually be in this game.
Okay, good air dodge there. Make the bike safe, but the up smash coming through on the whip neutral air. Army putting a point in the final set. 1-1 now, even set so far, even game count.
What we know now for sure is that nobody is getting swept. But, man, you know, just gotta be afraid of, you know, or at least you gotta wonder who is going to come out to be the victor. We have potentially 3 more games to play before we find out. And I'm assuming that neither of these two are going to be switching characters because both of them have looked so solid in this back and forth.
Definitely, yeah, definitely lots of adjustments being made. Have to see how Toffee comes through to deal with these latest ones from Army. He felt like he got the good spacing and timing for dash attack for a little bit, but then Army adjusted again and has been like avoiding that spacing now. So ToffeeCG instead deciding, okay, let's take this nice and slow. Let's not get up smashed. That's pretty painful. Keep these Pikmin off me, but man, eventually, it's so hard to resist the temptation for so long.
And then you have an Olimar to deal with. Once again, this is looking just like the start of that last game. Army putting on a solid hundo.
Yeah, Army not just like coming through with heavy momentum now, his defense is coming through super strong.
Like you said, it's the spacing that's really been advancing so far. Up throw will do it.
And the perfect time, man. The perfect time, right when he needs it. The blue is there waiting.
He does such a good job of keeping track of these Pikmin. And look at him set up these tech chases with the purple Pikmin. All of this damage is unstoppable.
Just lets the up smash rip. Knows that he's going to be jumping around at that space. This is such clean play from Army here.
He has not made, like, a mistake in this game. At least nothing major.
Yeah, definitely no major mistakes. Lots of very, very good decision making.
It's kind of what we saw at the end of that game too from Toffee. But right now it is the Army show and the Army show alone.
It's the Army march coming through, taking stocks, putting on damage, moving on to this next game.
Army's definitely looking like he's putting Toffee, through the Army Ranger Hell Week right now.
Yeah.
That is some tough stuff. Barely going to be able to live that back there. Not even with the best DI either, but I love the decision to go to ledge, and white Pikmin forward smash is going to save him, of all things.
Okay. And the spacing there, too. Really good shot to like get the Pikmin to land on him while he's riding on the bike, too. And the bike just being stopped by Pikmin throws. Okay, Toffee finding his first stock, though. And again, we keep saying this, but Wario's never really out of things. He still has that waft. If he can like get something big going, he can put himself back into this game. But man,
wow,
Army's having none of it.
That was the cleanest answer we've seen all night. And Army may just have an answer for our question of who's winning, because he's one game away from taking home that $1,500 first place prize.
Yep, Toffee definitely gotta sit back and think about things here. The game plan that he was thinking through, not working at all. Army's just doing such a great job. So Toffee's game plan is like, I'm gonna play it slow, I'm gonna look for my opportunities, and then I'm gonna like make my opening. But Army's just like not leaving any openings at all. Anytime Toffee tries to get anywhere near him and interact, he's just getting up smashed.
Yeah, and that's the difference between this grand finals and what we saw in the winners finals set, is that Toffee found a lot of his capitalizations on whiff punishes from Army and not making openings. And now that Army is not just whiffing with no kind of plan in mind, Toffee's not able to land those big solid combos that he was in winners finals. That's why we constantly see Army taking these big leads. That he gets to control the game this solidly 30 seconds in is huge for him.
So much momentum going into the rest of the game, and it's so hard to come back from that. Even if you have a comeback mechanic like the waft, you still have to land the setups into the waft.
Yeah.
You still have to
and it has to be
Army.
available to him. That's not coming for another minute.
Yeah.
The way that Army took that stock so quickly, it's almost looking like he wouldn't even get that full waft. But right now, I'm liking the way that Toffee is taking his time to try to get back in on Army. Again, just rushing him down with that dash attack.
Okay. A solid string. Toffee gonna recover high. Slipping through well. Just spun his way back to center stage. Army making good use of that bike, though.
Wow. You see him whiff that back air. The spacing has normally been so good from him. The follow-ups on shield from Army have been so solid.
The scrapping with Army.
Wow, he had no chance to do anything about all those purple Pikmin on shield either, because if he shielded the third one, it breaks it.
Yes.
And that's just demoralizing. So now we'll have to see Toffee make this comeback again. Like you said, waft is the kind of mechanic that you need on your side. Look at the grab range there from that yellow Pikmin. Army putting on the damage ahead, and with that waft gone, I've got to be so concerned with how Toffee makes this back.
It's going to be so hard. Army's got so much momentum.
He has to play perfectly. Right now, all it takes from Army is one more solid hit, one more correct Pikmin on his side. He's got the blue, and pretty soon that's going to take the stock. In fact, it just might with this up throw. It will! Army is going to pop off on stage with that third game victory in the Grand Finals reset. Your victor here at River Rumble presented by OCU Esports is Valor Gaming's Army.
Excellent job from him. Man, he tore through losers so hard. Jeez.
Yeah. Sent down. Once he went down into losers finals, you know, he went all the way to winners finals. The moment he went down there, he was non-stop. And you can see the toll that can take on you. The amount of energy you have to put into winning a tournament like this is nothing short of mind-boggling. And that is why Army comes out as your victor here at River Rumble. So, man, what a performance from him. What a performance from Toffee, too.
Seriously,
a lot of people would consider this like his big breakout.
Me personally, I hadn't even heard of Toffee before this tournament. So, very, very cool to see him come through and do as well as he did.
So, yeah, I mean, great stuff from them. I would love to talk your ear off about how amazing these players are, but I think that we have somebody a little bit better suited to the job. So we're going to toss it over to the stage to present to you the awards. You guys stay tuned because we're just about to get to it.
Hey, guys. This is Jeff Price, and I'm with Oklahoma City University Esports. And I just want to say congratulations, and I'm actually here with Chad from the U.S. Olympic Committee, and he's actually going to be presenting our award tonight.
Thank you so much. Congratulations. Well played. Congratulations to all gamers. Good job.